Hello everybody, I'm Baz from Workout with Baz, and today I'm going to talk to you about the squat, which for me is an absolutely fundamental movement pattern which we all do hundreds of times each day, and if we could just make some really small changes, we could do it really well and make sure that we're getting a lot stronger with that movement. So that's what we're going to go through today. It uses lots of really big muscles, so it uses our quads, it uses our hamstrings, and it uses our glutes, and huge activation of the core, although you don't always think that. So I'm going to talk you through it today and assume that you all know absolutely nothing. So stick with me, we're going to do the basics and I will progress it from there. 3 things I look for in a squat: what your feet are doing, what your hips are doing, and what your breath is doing. So I'm going to talk you through those, then I'm going to use my chairs to help you improve the quality of your squatting. So first of all, your feet. They must be connected. So a lot of people have been taught to put your weight in your heels, and you kind of, you kind of, in your little toes come up and they start wiggling around, and it can feel a little bit unstable. So my way is to keep the whole weight on the foot, okay? So as you sit down into this squat, your whole foot is connected, which means that you can push up through the whole foot, which gives you a much stronger movement and also engages a lot more of your body, so a real win. Hips. A lot of people, again, assume the squat is all about knees, and you kind of squat with your knees and then you get a bit stuck and just kind of collapse down from there. If you push down back with your hips, you get a much bigger range of movement, which is brilliant because you're using your muscles over a bigger range. So we're going to push back and stand up, push back and stand up. This can feel a little bit strange if you're used to thinking about the knees. So just connect with your head with your hips and just go push, back, okay? Just have a little bit of a play with that. Maybe pause me if that helps, just so you can focus on pushing the hips backwards and then standing up. The breath, fundamental with this movement. We're not training here with any load, we're training with body weight, okay? And so we're going to exhale as we push up. So we're going to inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. So we're inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Good. Inhale, push through the feet. Inhale, push through the feet. Perfect. So just start playing around with that. Have a go at it. Have a go at connecting with your feet, connecting with your hips, then connecting with your breath. You're not going to be able to master all those 3 things at once. So pick one thing to really focus on. Once you've kind of cracked that, let's start using these chairs. So I've got 2 chairs here. One, a kid's chair, which is a little bit higher, and then my office chair, which is a wee bit lower, okay? So we're going to start with the higher one first, because that's a wee bit easier. I've got my hips, and I'm just going to search for that chair, okay? So I'm just going to push back, and then stand up. Sorry about the helicopter. Okay, push back, stand up. So I'm just thinking about hips now, push back, and can you see that I'm just kind of perched on the chair. I haven't sort of slumped down. So I've still rocked forward on these hips. I'm just almost searching for the chair with my bottom, okay? Good. So it's a light touch and then up. Well done. Keep going. So let's try and connect up these feet and the breath. So feet are connected and on. Feet, push. Feet, push up. Good. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Perfect. Now, if that feels great for you, we're going to progress. If you're like, you know what, I kind of feel like I'm collapsing a wee bit into that chair, this is probably the right height for you right now, but over time, honestly, your range of movement and control will get so much better. So let's move on to the chair now, the lower chair. Okay, everything remains exactly the same. I'm inhaling and exhaling. Push back and up. And again, can you see that I'm not... So what will happen if you haven't got that strength or control, you can kind of get to here and then boom, you get heavy. So work on being really light as you push back. Push back, good, and up. Push back and up. I find using a chair just means that you activate the hips first. So that's really useful. So change the heights and work with that. We're looking for you to be able to move really smoothly, okay? So we're pushing back and standing up. Pushing back and standing up. And the last thing is that you want to make sure that your head is not doing the squat for you. So often, I see this all the time, that people get to here and they go, oh yeah, that's a lovely deep squat, and then they stand back up again. Oh yeah, that's a nice deep squat, because your head is perceiving the depth. Actually, we need to just forget about the head, think about the hips. So push back, stand up, push back, stand up. So let's do 10 and then we're done, okay? So I'm gonna do them freestanding. You choose what height chair you want to be doing them on. And let's do it with me and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Good, feet on. Push, hips, push back and on, push back and on. 3 more. 1, brilliant. Well done. So hopefully that's taught you a lot of everything that you need to know about the squat.